Next time I must do a 2-camera setup. Then when you edit,
when I talk, more work lah.
That's why you need to use TikTok. Edit so simple.
Okay, cars and coconuts.
And cigars,
And
whatever
cigars.
lah.
Yeah.
Conti cars, because we're at German Autoworks.
Yeah, that's right. Episode 17, season 3.
I
We are
lost count.
still sponsored by GA Detail.
Yes.
Yeah, and German Autoworks.
Yes.
Same area, right next to each other. And before we start, there's a promo.
Oh yes, there's a promo.
Yeah.
Our friend here at GA Detailing, right, which is like 2 shops down from German Autoworks, has just acquired an amazing machine, which is called, let me get it right, it's a pressure steamer. I was informed there's only 2 other people that have it in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So German Autoworks is the 3rd one that have this machine, pressure steam cleaning, designed to steam clean the interior and also the aircon vents and also the nooks and crannies in, like, for example, your boot hinges and those kind of places.
Yeah. You know, when you go and clean your car thoroughly, and then you open your door jambs and there's always a little bit of dirt stuck there.
Definitely, yeah.
Apparently the steam cleaner can just go in and pop, everything gets cleaned out. No harsh chemicals, nothing. So your paint is not damaged, anything like that. Even the, like you said, the boot hinges. And then they were saying if you have sensitive nose and all that, you can actually use this thing, steam clean your aircon system, and all the dirt from like 20, 30 years will just come out.
Especially for people like us who play cars older than us, the dirt there probably is also older than us.
You have a mold system that is from the 1970s.
You have ecosystem going on from Japan in the aircon vents. So yes, so I asked our friend how much it would be. Well, they just got the machine, so they haven't figured out how to charge.
The machine was expensive. Then I asked, like, how much is the running cost? And they're like, it's probably expensive because it's a heater element, but they don't know yet.
Yeah.
So there's actually a early bird promo. While they figure out how much it costs, they want to see more cars use it, and then they will tally their bill at the end of the month and see, okay, how much is the actual operating cost?
Yep.
And then they will charge properly. So
for October, you have the Deepavali offer. So bring here before they know how to charge.
Basically that. They also don't know how to charge.
Yeah.
This is the lowest the charge is going to be.
Yeah.
They just take their existing charge and they add another $20, $30 to it.
Yep.
And you get the best possible clean your car could ever have without using harsh chemicals.
Yep.
So yeah, GA Details, USJ 1, the map is down here. The link. Yeah. So,
right.
channel update. Channel update, let's see.
Channel update, yes.
The first update is the breakfast drive. We mentioned last week there's going to be a breakfast drive on the 26th of October.
Right, organized by GA Detail, yes.
Yeah. We are one of the partners, so we'll be there, most probably. Unless, what they say, God willing, we will be there. So the last day to RSVP with this number here is on the 12th of October, which is coming up. Today is the 10th. So I'll put up this episode by 11th. Basically, you have 1 day to RSVP.
Right.
So if you want to meet us, we've never done a fan meet before. This could be the only time. If nobody comes, then we know lah. Our fans are all virtual. Or they don't have a car. Or they're in Ipoh, like one of our
friend, yes.
Now, what else is next for the channel? This week a bit slow. I did the RX review over the week.
Oh yeah. I saw it came out 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago on Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. One comment that we should address is when we were at the back of the Lexus. I didn't think of it when we were there. You know, Lexus, when you off the car, the front passenger seat and the front driver
goes back.
go back. Do you think that could have affected how big the car felt to us?
It only affects the driver's side. It will never affect the other side.
The front passenger was already pushed back already. Or it doesn't automatically go back. I can't.
The passenger side doesn't automatically go back.
I think in today's day and age, rather than apologize and then this being cancelled, we just stand by our.
Yep, we will stand for.
I mean,
it's not a big car. It looks big. It is big dimensionally, but interior-wise, it's not as big as you would expect it to be.
Yeah, it's not a small car, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, you go and compare.
It's not tight. There is no tightness lah.
No.
But the seats are huge. I remember that.
It's wide lah.
Wide and huge, and that eats up space.
Yeah.
And the car has a lot of design element that eats up space.
The roof.
But it could also be an illusion because everything is black.
Yeah, I think it was more a perception thing. But also definitely it does not feel as gigantic as.
But that's what
older
we say
S-Class.
about E-Class even. Nowadays, I feel like, what, the tunnel is blocking my knee.
The what was it? 213. The previous E-Class.
Before the current.
The facelift of the last one.
Yeah.
We both sat inside and we were like, this is
It's small.
It's too small. It's smaller than a Camry even.
Yeah, it's smaller than 210.
Yeah. So the reality
It feels
is that-
smaller than 210. Dimensionally, I think the car is bigger.
Yeah. So I think we kind of stand by it lah. Maybe it's a little bit bigger lengthwise, but overall the perception is the car feels a bit more constrained.
And it's all black, man. It's all black inside.
The fact that everything is black just makes it feel like tinier than it is lah. So that's definitely a valid comment, but I don't think it's that big of a factor lah. The next thing is what else will go up this week. I think I have time to do that Peugeot 408 GT impressions that we shot. So there'll be a short video, vertical video, which will go up, and then how about H6 or so? I had it for a short while, so I will shoot a short impressions video of that, and also the Jimny ASMR with Tai Chui, which I mentioned last week. Still hasn't gone up, but the video is ready lah. It's in the studio, just waiting to be put up. So that's all the channel updates. You want to meet us? The best chance is the 26th lah. So RSVP then. Now let's go into car news.
Car news!
It's all Chinese car.
It's all Chinese car nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's start again with MG.
What's up with MG now?
So nothing controversial happened.
Yeah.
There was no more big accident with MG4. But I was
They dropped price.
They dropped price. And this is actually a free promo for Proton because this is all related to their PACE event.
Oh, is it?
Every year they do a pre.
Oh, yeah, the pace,
So
EV.
It's not only EVs, I think they have premium cars also.
Oh, is it?
It's a sales event, not really related to their journalism side. So this year's PACE has a lot of EVs and a lot of them are freaking discounted like crazy. MG4 is, what was it, 11K? Yeah, 11K.
How much is it originally?
Originally, it's like 120 to 160.
100K lo?
I don't think they will sell the base model so much. I think it's more of the X-Power, which is...
the one, the accident one.
The accident one.
Hey, that thing is powerful.
It's too powerful. Man.
It's too powerful, man.
It's too powerful. But the mid-spec one is a good amount of power.
Okay.
Bit boring, but if you want a cheap EV, it's like 150, 140. Everyone is trying to catch up, and we'll talk about BYD later because they reached their 10K target. But I think it's all the other players realizing like, hey, we're not achieving our goals, and there's players out there that are achieving their goals.
There are people achieving their goals, exceeding their goals, and we are not doing it. That means something is wrong. So time to buck up. Overall sales, TIV a bit lower this month, right? Or September. 20% drop. Yeah, not surprising to be honest. The economy is a bit shocked.
What happened?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just the kind of thing like it's the thing where after it happens, then you're like, oh yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm not feeling it as it happened. I was like, woohoo! This hurts.
You got painkillers. But you can feel the economy is a little bit
it's a bit shocked. A bit shocked.
The legacy players are definitely feeling it.
They are.
Nissan is no longer in the top 10 car brands.
Nissan is gone, bro.
It's gone, man.
Gone, bro. I think younger audiences may not realize this. Honda was never in the conversation when you're talking about Japan.
Yeah.
Mazda, no. It was Toyota and Nissan. It has always been Toyota and Nissan.
On a global level, markets.
Even in Japan.
Even you go to Japan, nobody drives Civic, nobody drives
So Honda, what?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, we need to talk about our Honda friend, Honda Day.
Yeah, we have to bring that up. That's the only Japanese news. Honda Day. What is that? But before we go there, let's close up this topic.
So MG4,
and not only that, Smarts are going for 21,000 cheaper.
That means that brings them down to what, 190, 180?
190 there. Depend on the spec.
Okay.
The Brabus will come down to...
I told you they're too expensive. If Tesla is selling at 190, you can't be selling higher than that.
Yeah, correct.
And here's the thing, BYD is, in terms of riz and
brand value is the word.
Aura and riz, and drip.
This is how we make those words no longer cool. When we use them, they drop in riz.
In terms of all these things, I have to say BYD now has exceeded Tesla Model 3. Yeah. The cool factor is not there anymore. Tesla back then, when it moves, it has an aura.
Yeah.
Now the Tesla moves. Now the Seal moves. Seal has the damn aura, man. Yeah. The Mudeng aura.
Yeah, for sure lah. I think, but more than just the brand value, I think the fact that they are not operating like jackasses helps.
It's
the
true.
fact that they have service center in all the major cities really helps. They got Sime Darby's network, really helps. Tesla, dude.
It's disruptive lah. Tesla is disruptive. I want to change the way it's done.
Penang, JBK. Is that enough to sell all of Malaysia?
For Tesla fan, it is.
Possibly.
For Tesla fan,
it worked for the first year. After that,
one of my BYD video just went viral.
Oh.
I think it was 50,000 in a day.
This week's one.
1 day, bro. So, and the Tesla, all of them are 90,000 in a day.
All the Tesla bros came.
All the Tesla bro come out from the woodwork. All the anti-China,
Actually, it's weird. Like I put up one article about. I think I mentioned the word Tesla killer. You know, because these Chinese Teslas, I mean, these Chinese EVs are Tesla killers. They specifically target Tesla Model 3. The moment I said these are Tesla killers, wow, the comments are, why you need to call them Tesla
come out
killers?
of the woodwork. It's like iPhone. It's an iPhone defender. Is it? You get the same feel. It's a cult. It's a cult. You're buying into the lifestyle. You're buying into the circle. Right?
It's like we get it. It's the same product. Right. Why you have to act like your brand is so different from it?
I suppose that's where Americans are very good at marketing. They're not just selling like McDonald's. It's not. I mean, maybe a bad example today. You see how the empire. McDonald's doesn't sell food, man.
They sell life.
They sell feel.
When I remember McDonald's of my era, the 90s.
You go in, you're happy.
You're happy, you're excited. And all that.
McDonald's sell happiness, bro. That's why Happy Meal.
Happy Meal, But the thing I distinctly remember about McDonald's last time is you go in and it doesn't feel that good. In fact, if you go into a 90s McDonald's today, you will say, what is this disgusting, ugly ass area, you know? It just looks so ugly and it's smelly and it's just not nice. You know? You go into a McDonald's today 2010s era plus McDonald's, it's cafe atmosphere.
McCafe,
the orange
They
lighting,
go for black color.
and then all the graphic design everywhere. It's like, we're a cafe. This is civilization. You go to PJ Old Town, you don't feel safe until you go into the McDonald's. And that McDonald's is the worst McDonald's in Malaysia. You go inside there, it's this is the nicest part of PJ Old Town. But actually, it's the worst McDonald's in Malaysia. So
that's what I was saying. America is very good at selling this. The product is there, but it's the aura around the product that they're selling. And when you lose that, you lose everything.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And that's the danger of Tesla, because they seem to be losing a bit. I was looking at the sales volume. China, Tesla Model 3 is half of seal. So every 2 seal, 1 Model 3. That's dangerous. That's getting dangerous.
You go from best-selling EV, best-selling car of 2022, was it? Model Y? To being not even top 10 EV.
Model 3 is, when it first came out, that aura is that, I was taken aback. But because I am not actively looking at EV every day, so when I realized my perception of seal changed, indirectly, I didn't change it myself. It's just that when I see a seal, it's like, boom, I see that aura. Like you see an initial D, when it moves, it goes, boom. You see that aura. Hey, why do I feel different about the seal now? You know I don't like the design of the seal. You know that. You know? But it's not about me. It's about the car. It's about the brand. It's about the aura around it. Then when I noticed that shift, I knew Tesla was, there is something up. Then I go and flip the data. Data cannot lie, man. It was true. I just shot one this morning. 2 seal, 1 Tesla.
That's Malaysia or
China?
China. It's happening here as well.
Is it?
Slowly but surely. That's the next news story, which is BYD. They beat the Model 3. Not by a big factor, but they are outselling the Model 3.
Okay.
And then BYD hit 10,000 sales.
10,000 sales. Bro, you
just last week.
but I think I think at least 1/3 of it is the seal. Because I don't see that many dolphins.
I see a lot of Atos. I see every day.
Yes, I see a lot of Atos.
Yeah, but that tells you one thing, that it's not about price sensitivity. It's not about bringing down that number, because the Atos shows you that the sweet spot is 140. 140,
don't go up 150, 160.
150 you can touch, but once you exceed 160...
You got to give a lot in 150.
But also the Dolphin shows you that if you come down to 120, it doesn't really matter. Because the Atto 3 is bigger and offers more range, more specifications. that demographic is already willing to spend 140, 150. So that 100k area is not that important.
That means the Proton has gone the wrong direction.
I don't know. They
to go 120.
They confirmed 120.
No, I don't know. You should get the news earlier than me.
They won't say on
They won't say
last minute.
Because I feel.
It should be at 99. It should be 99k.
I don't think 99. People look at 99 and go like, where's the MG again?
Less.
Yeah. I think it should be less. I personally think it should be 85. Starting lah.
I think that...
You strip it empty, you give a 85 start. Then the next one up 95, 99 lah. The proper one, the one you want to sell.
If they can make money with that price, then maybe they should. But my theory is still that even if they price it at 99 or 85, the same number of people will buy the car.
It's possible because I think the China's EV pricing is that low, partially because every EV sold was subsidized.
Yes.
But the subsidy is removed. Now it's tax rebate, which means you don't get tax for X amount.
You pay first and then...
So to a certain extent, it may affect the cost price. So the cost of a Dolphin being sold at 70,000 ringgit in China may not reflect its full cost. It might actually be a manufacturer cost at 70,000.
Which they recover from the government.
Which means even without tax, by the time it get here, it will be 80. You get what I mean? Which means they have to sell 90 plus 100.
Yes.
Which is what they're selling, right?
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, there you go. The 20 is the buffer. La. In case it doesn't sell, then they start, boom.
They do an MG.
11,000.
Oh, but not as bad as the Audi. Audi Q8 e-tron is 61,000 off.
That's one one Myvi off.
It's a whole Myvi.
Yeah. Buy one Audi e-tron, get one free Myvi.
essentially.
Yeah.
But from the beginning, the moment Audi brought in these electric cars, I was like, they messed up this.
What went wrong?
To me, the only time that Audi has been successful here, I would say 2 times. One is the R8. When the R8 first came out, because of the Iron Man effect, grey market exploited it and brought it in. That era, Q5, A4, all
sell. The Q5 sold very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
But it was mostly grey market initiative.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
The era where Audi itself, Audi Malaysia, the entity, when they did well was when they exploited the hybrid incentive,
A6.
the A6 hybrid. Of course, it backfired, but the point is that they managed to exploit a gap that Mercedes and BMW were a little bit slower to exploit. And because of that, you had a whole plunge of A6 hybrids on the road overnight.
Yeah.
This time, their EVs are completely tax-free, which means they are on completely level playing field with Mercedes and BMW. Again, for the first time since the hybrid incentive. And they completely failed to bring in a product that was faster to market than Mercedes and BMW. They were the last. Mercedes and BMW moved like that as quickly as they could. Not as fast as Volvo, but they moved very fast.
Yeah.
And they did CKD.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why you bother doing CKD for electric car. But when Audi came in with the Q8 e-tron and all that, it was within margin of error. It was not that much cheaper or much value for money over the Mercedes and BMW. So they just enter the market. You buy, your big Audi fans will buy. But beyond that, nothing.
You realize this, because we removed the tax, right? So everything becomes very transparent, isn't it? Yeah. And when it becomes very transparent, something shows. Yeah. The legacy player all fail. BMW, a little bit of success. I see a bit of BM EV, a bit. Mercedes, complete collapse.
Yeah. I don't see any.
I see one because he's my neighbor. I wanted to go up to him, bro, are you okay?
My condo has 2 because one person works for Mercedes and the other one, I don't know, just bought one.
Okay. So basically failed.
Yeah.
Audi failed. Like why? I don't get it. Why legacy player do EV complete collapse?
Yeah. The surprising thing for me is why Volvo failed. Because Volvo of all are the most tightly linked with China.
Yeah.
The EX30 could be a redemption arc.
Possible, yeah.
But the XC40, C40 should be flying off the shelf, but it does not.
I am not convinced by it, remember or not? I mean, it drives amazing.
The price is off.
Yeah, it's the pricing.
The price of a car like that has been on sale since 2018. That means you already recovered the cost of the chassis development, and then you bring in a tax-free car and it's still 250, 240. It should be less. Unless really they cannot work on the pricing.
One of those things that come out of woodwork when you talk about EV is depreciation. Wow, all the worms come out, bro. Yeah. But here's the thing, I realized something. When Tesla Model 3 and Model Y, all of this come out, who suffered? Let me ask you.
All the legacy players.
3 Series.
3 Series, C-Class.
C-Class. 5 Series,
Anything that's priced
E-Class.
200 plus.
You realize that?
Yeah.
GLC collapsed already. Wow, there was a point, GLC was everywhere. Yeah. Collapsed. You notice that?
Yeah. Accord discontinued.
Where is these guys? Where are these guys?
Yeah.
Where is their money now? Where have it gone? They couldn't have all gone to Tesla and BYD because there's not enough to cover all of this.
Yeah.
Where is their money now?
You can't say Lexus also.
Yeah, exactly. So I was wondering, okay, if I am in the business, if I'm Mercedes and BM, I'll be shaking my pants. Audi, I'm already dead anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
No, don't worry. They can be more dead.
I mean, they know lah. They know. So who is benefiting from it?
Besides the EV players.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hard to say.
Well, people are not buying. That's why 20% drop.
I'd say a lot of people in this crop looked at maybe the X70.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
They went down to buy a 110,000 ringgit car?
Yeah.
Bro.
I think. Maybe the Chinese cars.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I know for a fact that this one uncle, lawyer, has 2 XC90s.
XC90, oh, the big one. Okay.
Recently purchased. Sold both to buy JQs. Cherries and JQs. But that's where they're going.
Okay. Now I understand from a point of view of a person who spent 300,000 ringgit buy a 3 Series or a C-Class, and why is he buying a BYD Seal or a Tesla Model 3? You tell him, you think he's stupid, man, bro? He's not. But he's telling you this: 300,000, my monthly installment 4.5K, 200,000 my monthly installment 3K. At the end of the day, I get back 50,000 also, I'm happy. Because no matter what, I'll lose more.
Correct.
With that Mercedes or that BM.
Yeah.
Right or not? They are no longer half in 5 years. They're half in 3 years.
Yeah. Sometimes they half right out the show.
Oh shit. the hybrids.
It's not easy to get a used premium car sold instantly, especially in this economy.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to have very high holding power.
Right.
If you really want to get that resale value.
Yeah.
If it's a Civic or some other hot item, then
anytime.
You can. Yeah. But premium, very hard. Yeah. So is that BYD?
BYD.
One more thing. First, they sold 10,000 cars.
10,000 cars. So well done, lah. Well done.
I mean, cannot deny lah. That's what success looks like.
Where's the champagne? I have a champagne holder. No champagne.
No lah, they don't care about us.
BYD.
Give us some long-term test car review. But what I wanted to mention is, remember last week I said Sime Darby was a bit scared that they're going to lose Denza.
Yeah.
The most silly thing happened. I had to write it down to understand it. Basically, Denza is coming. To appease Sime Darby, BYD Malaysia told them, okay, Sime Darby, you can remain as the official importer of Denza and BYD cars. But BYD Malaysia will be the distributor of Denza cars.
Basically, they're telling you this, bro, let us carry the hard job.
Yeah.
You do the
just
paperwork.
Just give us the AP.
Basically, you do the AP because you connected, we can't. Skin color problem.
Essentially that. Yeah. And apparently this is, I mean, I don't want to say the way Sime Darby Motors works for a lot, but a lot of the revenue comes from the AP business.
Is it?
The reason why BMW and them are so kamjing is because BMW relies a lot on Sime Darby's APs through Auto Bavaria. So
it's a difficult thing to say because if you know you have nothing to put on the table other than the fact that the color of your skin, people look down on you. And you know, and you're sitting there talking, and people will be looking at you. Talk, bro. Come, I clap for you, bro. You talk. And you can hear it. You can hear it in their tone. Yeah. Wow, that hurts, man.
That hurts. At the same time, BYD needs a partner lah.
Until they set up their food and then plant it in.
I don't think they will also.
You don't think?
I mean, look at who's the next biggest Chinese player. Looking at the whole market.
Xiaomi. I can't wait for the car. I'm telling you, I'm so infatuated.
I honestly think the second most ambitious. Maybe Cherry, you can say.
Okay.
But I think Cherry's strategy is kind of faltering a little bit.
JQ, and then
they got factory and all that. Blah, blah. Okay, Cherry is one lah. That's the one Banzai player out there. But GWM, very slow burn player.
They have the money. They are big enough. But why don't you push hard? Why don't you go aggressive?
I will bring that up in the next point, but if you look at it, GWM, who is the next biggest player in this whole scene, right? Even they don't want to set up an assembly plant here. For them, they're doing it in Thailand. Here, they might do, they're doing EPMB CKD, which is very, very basic, low-level stuff. But why don't they want to do it here?
Why?
I also don't know. They look at their Thailand plant and it's like, this is a better environment to do business. I'll do it here.
Possible, cost is lower.
So I'm pretty sure BYD look at us and say like...
But you see, political stability, we are better.
Yeah.
Thailand is a freaking
every
cowboy.
5 years. Oh,
it's a freaking cowboy. We are more stable. Yeah. You talk about corruption, we do have, but we are more predictable in terms of our corruption also.
Yeah.
It's just oiling the right hand and buying the right AP.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The ghost of Thaksin doesn't come back. The ghost of Najib might come back, but we don't know when.
But Najib pro-business, even better from their point of view, right? Yeah, so...
The ghost of Mahathir.
That one, no. It's okay, we can weather him.
We can age him out.
We can age him out. We can weather him like Hurricane Helene.
You sure?
I hope. Don't touch wood. That old man don't want to die, man. Gila.
It's the Indian genes, man. When an Indian don't drink alcohol, he can live 120 years. Okay, more Chinese players.
Okay.
Xpeng X8.
I love Xpeng.
G6.
I love Xpeng. To be honest, I really love the brand and the story behind the brand.
Can you tell me the story? Because I was reading the story and I realized halfway through, I thought it was the Leap Moto story. Because I confused the two brands so much.
Li Auto.
Leap Moto.
Leap Moto. Oh, Leap. I saw Leap Moto.
It's coming also. Leap Moto is
I saw
on the
YS
way.
Kong's, what he was doing, the Leap Moto.
Leap Moto and Stellantis are tied up.
Oh,
they
is
have
it?
a car here already, but the shipment is coming.
I
They
see.
are D-segment SUV, electric. Xpeng G6, I think it's a C-segment. I haven't seen the car yet, but it looks more C-segment.
It's smaller.
And it's 166K. I think the Leap Moto will actually be around that price. Maybe a bit more.
I see.
Because in China, it's selling for like 100K plus.
Okay,
It's not a super expensive.
I'm waiting to see it, to be honest. A few players that I am genuinely waiting to see. Like Neo is not coming here. They're not bothered. You know? But Li Auto wants to come. Right? Li Auto has that Volkswagen reputation in China, which is conservative. You know, conservative player. And you see that in their cars, their big cars, which I think, how to sell in Malaysia? I don't know. Huh?
But they have an aura of premium.
They do.
When I was in China, I was like, oh, what is this car, man? It looks good.
Yeah.
Like, it looks
Hey,
genuinely...
Li Auto, the founder was with Neo, wasn't it? Or was it with BYD? Then there was
He was an offshoot from some other company.
there was a disagreement in terms of direction. Then he came out and do it himself, right?
But explain what is the story.
I'll talk about it after I read up again.
It's confusing because a lot of them we are startup, we are not a tech company, we are not a car company, we are a tech company.
Yeah.
Start everything ourselves. But you go in the car and you start to see they are sharing parts.
Yeah.
So you cannot run...
Because you got to have the hardware,
Yeah, you
the
got
manufacturing, the background, all of this.
And all of that has to pass regulation. So you cannot, no point you go and design your own single stock if it goes and whack someone's cheek and then you get sued. So you have to take parts once in a while.
You think the Xiaomi is also like that?
For sure. They are not even using their own plant. They're using BAIC's plant. So apparently BAIC, this is biased news.
Biased news?
Biased news from GWM employee.
Oh, they don't like?
They don't like of course they don't like BAIC. But they said BAIC, you look at the car, like we look
decent
at the car.
one.
It's decent.
They're on top of their game, they know what they're doing.
They said, this guy also, he admitted, he said, you look at the BAIC, it looks like 10 years ahead of us in terms of the design.
Holy crap.
But
you have to cut it out.
No. He's okay with it.
Oh, okay.
But he said if you look at the build quality on the inside, if you really scrutinize, it's 10 years behind everyone.
Oh.
And
it's not so funky. I tell you why. Because BIC is one of those
not
old...
just funky, it's build quality.
Huh?
And I didn't realize this until I checked back my sights and sounds for the BAIC X55. There are some panels like the seat, the rear seat, you can fold that back. I folded it back and that little metal piece that links back to the boot release, right? It's rusting. And I was like, when I did it, I remember I filmed it. I went closer to it to show. But when I cut the video, I left it out.
I see.
Because I didn't want to, give a bad reputation to a car I haven't launched yet,
Okay.
But when I look back at the pre-cut, I was like, yeah, why did I zoom in? Because actually the build quality was a bit subpar. And the carpets were all like shitty material.
I see.
Which we assumed is a pre-CKD thing, but they're actually giving you that that cheap carpet material.
I see.
So a lot of things that maybe if you're in the China market, you will pay closer
You are okay
attention.
lah.
Yeah. But you will notice these things. Because GWM says, we don't do all this.
I mean, you hear them, they know one.
Yeah.
They are in there doing all this thing. Where you cut, everybody knows, ma. Right or not?
Yeah. Because the margin is already so thin.
Because GWM is pretty on top of their game.
Yeah.
You know, a few China players that I experience, BYD is on top. You know, I never liked BYD.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed, BYD, because of the way they drive, a bit funny, a bit American.
Yeah.
BYD is on top of their game. Geely, Proton, Geely is on top of their game in terms of mechanicals, technology.
Suspension.
GWM not bad.
Not bad.
GWM not bad.
They got a bit of work to do, but I would say not bad.
Not bad.
The fact that you can sell in Australia in such big numbers.
Who's not on top of their game is Cherry.
MG. Cherry, MG. But MG also, I don't know. You know MG, the MG5 that I talked about last week? I went back and checked. Their NCAP score
It's 0.
is 0 stars.
I know. Something must have happened.
Yeah. Apparently they got no AEB.
What is AEB?
Autonomous emergency brake.
If you don't have that, you cannot pass.
Your ADAS rating goes down.
Okay.
But even in the crash test, they scored much worse than their peers.
I see.
But only for the MG5, that's it.
Okay.
For the MG4, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
But I'll take you.
Cherry was taking advantage of the crash. Remember the Mercedes-Benz that crashed into a total that.
The Omoda.
Yeah. Oh, Cherry was like, look.
Yeah. My car is fine.
Okay, no, your car went in, but the Mercedes gone.
But there were some comments were like, "Wow, not bad, that Cherry." I'm like, it doesn't look that not bad. It looks bad,
It looks bad.
It looks irrecoverable.
No, it's gone. Total.
It's gone.
Both cars are total. Both cars total. Gone.
But that's when you enter victim mentality lah. Look at me, they bash me. I'm a small company.
You're not that small, bro.
Yeah.
You know. I was just checking. BYD Seal sold in September 58,000 cars in China.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. That's good.
Do you know what's the total industry number in Malaysia in September? 56,000. In China, BYD Seal sells
your entire
one model,
volume.
entire volume, 2,000 units, more than the entirety of Malaysia.
Yeah.
Bro, the market is different level, bro.
It's a continent lah. What to do?
It's a freaking different level, man.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the news?
I'm happy to be here though.
Yeah. You don't want to be there, man.
Yeah.
Competitive as fuck. You know why the Chinese dulu time come here? Wow, opportunity everywhere.
Yeah, nobody's working.
I
just gotta work a little bit hard.
Wow, billionaire. You know?
Yeah. Then you get all these legacy Tan Chong, YTL,
because they
Berjaya.
come from extreme competition. The ratio is like, bro.
Yeah. If I want to be king, I can be king.
Opportunity is everywhere. And then over here, like, bro, what's up, bro? Duduk minum chill lah. What's the problem? Lepak you see that or not? Because they were freaking hungry, bro. They were freaking hungry. And now you see the car company.
Yeah. But I want to do, by the end of this year, we should do a podcast episode whether the Chinese car companies got what they expected out of Malaysia. Because I look at the sales numbers, still not that great.
Not great.
Unless you're BYD.
Unless you're Proton.
Yeah. Proton is the only one that got away with murder. Geely.
Geely, but even that, the X9, not all model. X90 complete collapse.
S70 didn't sell.
You know, I was just driving the Peugeot 408 that day. A modern car, competent. I was cruising literally 150. You know, I was cruising 150. One S70, the Proton, not X, S70. Oh, come behind. Flash me,
Damn.
Never mind, I go to the side. Oh, he overtake me. Modify, you can see twin exhaust. Like, come on, bro. You know,
SD.
It's a 1.6.
But it's not the SD. What's his name? What's his Subi design?
I wouldn't know. but
design.
He overtook me. So I come back out. Whoa, I step on it. I didn't step fully, not pedal to the plastic, but But
It's true though.
it's true. But dude, by the time I was looking at my speedometer, I was doing 190, and he was still in front of me.
Wow.
And then I was telling my dad was beside me. I was like, modern car, freaking crazy, complete madness. 190. The only thing I hear is a lot of wind noise.
Yeah.
But other than that, if I'm sitting in
The fact that an $85,000 car
There you
is going
go.
190.
I was impressed with the
not
Peugeot.
right.
I was impressed with the Peugeot.
Yeah.
A freaking $80,000 car. I'm like, what? Hey, that's not right, bro.
Quickly call Anthony Look. Bro, this number plate.
It's a 1.6 turbo.
It's a 1.5
turbo.
3-cylinder, not even direct injection.
Turbo. It's a X50 engine. Hey, the thing is fast, bro. It's powerful, man. It's like, what, 180 horses?
A bit less. 170 something. 160, 170.
There you go lah. Gila, way. Completely nuts.
That's modern turbocharging for you. But on the topic of Proton, we got to talk about... You want to talk about Emas? I got nothing to talk about Emas.
I don't know. I think pricing... I mean, ultimately, I look at the pricing.
Yeah, we wait for the launch. Then we talk
we
about
wait for the launch. Because, you know, if you...
There's one thing to talk about. Theo Chin, you know, Theophilus, the renderer.
I know.
Meet him,
yeah, I'm supposed to meet him.
Yeah, but he pointed something out to me, which I wanted to bring up. If you zoom into the Emas preview, you know, they showed the car in Malaysia, the stupid Proton badge is there. They call it a Proton Geely collaboration. You're supposed to buy into the fact that Proton...
200 engineers worked on it.
Dude, he zoomed into the headlight. Geely. No Proton.
I'm not surprised.
It's like, dude,
did jack shit.
you want to pretend properly.
Did jack shit.
Just put a little laser edge
did
there.
jack shit.
Nothing.
It's embarrassing sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And you see whenever you talk about Geely, you know, I made a joke on Facebook, one of those posts. Hey, Proton bukan kereta Cina.
Oh, you trigger some people. You trigger.
All the worms came out, bro. I absolutely loved it. I see the angle, you know, right, karangan panjang. I'm like, yeah, man, I get under your skin, bro.
All the engagement is good.
But bro, what did you do?
Nothing. Actually, I realized just this week, Hyundai put up a kind of post. I think, no, Kia. Kia put a post up on this 20 or 30-year-old car they did, which I've never heard of before. I think it's called the Kia Pride or some shit like that.
Okay, sedan.
No, hatchback. It's a hatchback from like the 90s, I think.
Okay.
And somebody EV converted it. And they were like, oh, look at this, you know, basic. It's like a Kanchil with an EV conversion.
Okay.
You know? So it's like a retro mod kind of thing. They just like show, you know, this is our Korean pride. I don't know if Kia officially did it, but someone skew it in a way of, you know, this is Korea's automotive industry
history,
you know, trying to
milestone,
do some KDM stuff, and then, you know, they do EV conversion. Then it just got me thinking, is there a genuine Malaysian car? Actually, there is. You can say Persona and Gen 2. Genuine Malaysian car. You can say Wajah is a genuine Malaysian car. But in all those cars, there's a little bit of foreign DNA, a little bit.
All got lah.
So the actual only pure Malaysian car is the current Persona and Iris. And the Savvy maybe.
No, Savvy
got Renault underpinnings on, yeah. So actually, it's the current...
No, to be honest, as long as you're not doing a Toyota Supra, you're fine.
And the Saga.
Which Saga?
The current.
The current, the...
So the cheaper Protons now are actually the most Malaysian cars that Malaysian cars have ever been. So when you want to make fun of old Korean cars, at least they were doing it themselves.
Yeah.
You know, 20, 30 years ago, they already start.
Yeah.
But here, if you take a 20, 30-year-old car, like the Perdana or whatever, it's like...
It's
Mitsubishi.
It's V-batch.
It's 100%
galore, man.
Yeah.
It's barely any work. I'm gonna change the steering wheel.
Yeah. Aircon a little bit. Even that, so it's like some other people are doing the engineering.
Yeah.
It's a bit shameful.
But to be honest, people want Mahathir what? You look at your country, bro, we were saying. Look at your country. How many human beings? You're not going to be able to sustain. He said, tak apa. I know, now I understand why tak apa. Because the money be flowing, bro.
Yeah. They sold 3 million cars.
Yeah.
He made 1 ringgit off each car, so that's money, man.
Yeah.
But of course, he didn't make 1 ringgit per car.
He doesn't do that way.
Yeah.
He make money through favors.
Through favors, yeah.
I put my people there. Hey, bro.
Correct.
Smart.
Yeah. There's one more thing about Proton. X70 is finally getting Apple
facelift.
CarPlay.
Yeah.
The facelift came already.
I wouldn't know lah.
Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Apparently,
Is it very important?
it is a little bit important.
You like your phone to show up on your...
Yeah, I like my WhatsApp messages from...
For everyone else
you can disable that part.
Oh,
but for...
Then people say, why you disable? At least I have an excuse. I am so stupid, I don't know how to make it work.
I find it useful for maps. Because no map is superior to Google Maps, I have to say.
Okay.
I've tried Google...
Whatever happened to holding your phone in your hand?
Infinity rock happened lah. Dude, every day there's like a rock.
Stupid JPG
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Police also, man.
Yeah.
And what are they stopping for? Motorcycle and using phone. That's the only two things they're stopping for.
I'm gonna say something incriminating.
Okay.
Because there was this
You want me to cut it out?
chat post that is permanently there. So permanently there that I knew their behavior. They're only disturbing lorries and motorbikes. So I purposely drive one of my car that without road tax.
And nobody stopped me.
In fact, it was the flashiest car you can imagine. I'm not going to tell you what car. It was one flashy car you cannot not look at it. It was like, what the f*** is that kind of car?
Is either FJ or...
No lah, not FJ lah. So it's no man, Sora doesn't catch attention like that.
No.
No. So I was driving it. The road tax that expired for a couple of months already. Display proudly for you to see. I nodded at the JPJ guy.
You online?
No, during the day.
During day. Okay.
And he nodded back. Oh.
Doesn't work. This digital road tax system is not working.
Yeah. What else?
So the X70 basically is getting Apple CarPlay and
Okay.
Auto. If it matters to you, it matters. The last thing we should bring up is Zeekr.
Oh, what is Zeekr, man? Tell me about Zeekr. Zeekr is Geely.
Zeekr is Geely.
Okay.
Zeekr is...
Geometry is Geely.
Geometry is also Geely.
So,
but what is what, right?
Yeah.
Galaxy is also Geely.
what the heck?
Galaxy is the Proton lah, the Mas. Geely Galaxy E5, that's Proton and Mas.
So
But
Zeekr is?
Zeekr is their premium market
Electric.
stuff. Electric. I don't know.
Galaxy is low class.
Galaxy is not low class, it's mid-spec. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, Geometry is supposed to be
Low
end, but I'm not sure. I'm sure someone who knows better can comment.
Okay.
The Chinese brands, I'm really not that nervous. But I know Zeekr is supposed to be a little bit more top end.
Okay.
Basically give you kind of Volvo spec, but cheaper. Because it's a China brand.
I see.
So, you know, Volvo has that MPV in China. They have an MPV in China.
Oh, is it?
They have XC something like XM790 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Only in China.
Yeah.
It's actually based on this Zeekr 009.
Are we getting it?
We are getting it. And the pricing.
No, that's Denza is coming in with that as well, isn't
Yes,
it?
Denza is also coming in.
Because
with
you know
MPV.
what? Everybody sit around and see, what the heck is
What
this little
kind-
stupid Japanese,
Yeah, why is-
stupid box with horrible
Pricing.
dynamism and pricing and safety and whatnot,
Safety
selling
now,
so...
okay, yeah.
Bro, did you not see everyone taking out there is no anti-crash bar at the back?
Oh, yes, sir.
Ah,
The cushion in front is your anti-crash.
the human being on the third row is
The crumple zone is
a
the person
human
in
shield.
front. The VIP must be protected in the middle. Your crumple zone behind.
The driver is the comfort zone. So I mean, because the Chinese love Alphard and they made it so expensive there, yet people are buying. So all these Chinese manufacturers are looking at this makes no sense.
Yeah, we can do better.
Yeah.
And actually, I would say EVs are good.
Flat floor.
Flat floor, yeah. You know, you've already got the structure.
Good platform for this, ma.
Torque. You don't need top speed. You need acceleration a little bit. You
Weight,
need fuel
weight.
efficiency, which you get 100% off in an electric vehicle.
Right.
So it actually takes care of everything except for range.
Range.
So
yes.
as long as they can crack the range, but apparently the BYD one is pretty good, the Denza one, and this Zeekr 009 is 380 kilometers. CLTC, so I think you convert it, it's like 400 plus lah. So it's not the greatest, but I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
And the fact that they're pricing it at
how much is it?
180,000.
But is it Alphard size?
It is apparently a fat It's a 7-seater.
Well, Hyundai no need to sell already.
Yeah. Kia Carnival,
No need to sell already.
die man.
Stadia no need to sell already.
There will still be one or two sales, but I don't know. But the range is an issue. If the range,
Hey,
sorry, we have to
180K,
pause
I
for
also
this.
get-
The sponsor of the video is
I also
Mud
get excited
cool.
away. Because I've been doing this. I looked at the latest Alpha, the one you want to talk about.
400,000.
And I looked at it recon, maybe in a year or two. Then I looked at it on the road and I said, what, that is one ugly piece of shit, bro. It is as if they run out of ideas and then they turn the entire thing into one giant piece of char siu, man. Did you see the lines on the body? Fucking all over the place, Like about to add wings, but no wing.
But in defense of that, I haven't driven the car. I've been driven in the back seat.
I'm sure it's nice.
freaking nice, man.
I am sure it's nice. Pampering, it's soft. The chassis flexes so that you don't feel too many. It's a very soft car. It's very nice. I'm sure. But man, it's ugly as fuck. And it's so expensive. And no need to say dynamism, no need to say, right?
I don't know. I haven't driven. Daniel took the car. He said he has never liked, like your generation of Alpha now, he's never liked it.
Yeah.
But this generation, he said he's a bit more convinced of it. But his context was versus an S-Class. Versus...
Cannot versus... You cannot.
Because pricing. People are asking him, why are you recommending this car when it's so expensive?
How much is it?
It's touching 500.
S-Class 500?
No, 6,
7.
6, 7, yeah. But like when you put it in that context, you're getting a more comfortable car, more spacious car.
It's all tax lah.
Yeah.
It's a 200,000 ringgit car.
Yeah.
Made to be
tax.
500. Yeah. It's all tax.
It's all tax. But it'll be interesting when Zeekr and all that come in. And Zeekr is not being handled by Proton or anything like that.
Who?
It's being brought in by a new company called Sentinel.
Ooh.
But that Sentinel Motors is owned by someone who is handling Lotus.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Lotus right now, but Lotus is a Geely product also. But this guy also used to handle Subaru back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a king, and then his cousin, and then his brother-in-law.
Possible. But this guy is, from what I heard, is a hardworking guy. And he's been in the business doing the work, not up there. He's not the boss level, but he's been like upper tier management for many years. He is now handling Lotus as his own baby, and then now he wants to start Zeekr as his own baby.
Is Lotus selling?
I see, man, every day.
Huh?
Yeah, because there's one in my taman.
The same one lah.
The same one.
That cannot work lah. I see Mercedes EV also every day.
It's working in the sense that it is making Lamborghini scared. Because now Lamborghini is like, I think so. Lamborghini is being handled by Sunway? I think Sunway or someone related, a very small company. And their customer base is so small, There are only so many people who can afford the $1.5, $2 million Urus, And these people are looking at the Lotus and thinking, that thing is less than $1 million. As fast as your car. Looks like your car.
Looks like car.
Why should I get your car? And your car, after 5 years, you're going to do a VW and every part is going to be 10,000 ringgit to fix. At least this car I can just write off because the savings are there already in the tax. So I have seen, maybe once in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I will see a Lotus.
I saw it on Genting that day.
That kind of thing. But that is the customer base. They're not selling hundreds, they're selling dozens. It's what, 600,000 to 800,000. You are going for that S-Class crowd. That atas.
But S-Class was selling in the thousands.
In the thousands, yeah.
No longer.
Status.
Yeah, no longer. I see more i7.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ugly shit.
Ugly shit with the ugliest thing ever.
I think BMW sales team must be like the best in the freaking country.
I know, it's such an ugly thing and you can make people love it.
Yeah, the price can be wrong, the product can be ugly.
But people will buy.
Yeah, they got no problem selling.
And it's not the greatest product in the world, so the bigger BMW, right?
I think you probably experienced this from your BMW ownership. One, they are willing to throw price anytime.
Yeah,
whatever promo, they just Second thing is,
I got my 3 Series at 20,000 off.
There you go. I know an uncle in JB who was put off by Volvo because they said, promo period ended, even though he already paid his booking fee. So he didn't get the promo. He said, fuck this, can't go back to BMW. BMW gave him the promo, whatever promo he wanted.
Yeah.
Which is already expired, they still give you because they can make back the money in the incentives.
Funny how BMW does things here in Malaysia. Never the air of money does not matter. Maybe because their customers mostly money matters. Where else truly money no matter? Truly money no matter. Maybe Mercedes.
I guess so. Mercedes never throws money.
Lexus
never
also.
throws discount.
Lexus also.
Volvo will throw when they cannot sell cars. But that's another story. And then BMW, the other thing that you get is when in your last service, before your warranty finishes, they give you a one-off, fix everything.
Oh yeah, I experienced that.
You experienced that?
My bill come up to
20 plus?
20 over.
Yeah. My father-in-law also same thing. Same car. Last service, he already stopped going back to the service center. He said, "No, my uncle, you just bring, they'll do everything for you."
Yeah.
Change 20,000.
Because one light already 7.
Yeah. But the fact that they do it to you like that for free, rather than you come in and we charge you, is already...
It's decent, and that was a very good experience.
Yeah. So if you're in the market for your next car at the end of your warranty, you'll immediately say...
Out of 3 guys, you hit one.
Yeah, correct. And I'm sure their cost on paper, 20,000, but in actual fact, it's probably a third of that.
Yeah, 1/3, to be honest. Because I hit the light. My mom was driving the car. Hit the light. So I asked Malaysia price of 7,000 over ringgit. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I asked around because I got contact. I asked around. He said, "Hey, China original only 3,000. 2,000 plus. 3,000. By the time it hit here, it's 3.
Yeah.
I looked at it exactly the same.
Yeah. This is the Chinese writing.
Left and right at the back is different. There is one more thing different. It yellow a bit faster. The surface gloss, the top part turns yellow. The original one that I get here turns yellow after 4 years.
Oh, so it does turn yellow.
The China one turns yellow after 3. So 1 year earlier. So probably they gloss it with a different material. And maybe in China they can, because sunlight not so strong.
He's not used to your Malaysian UV.
So for Malaysian parts, maybe they specify to the max. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. But of course, BMW will also have their markup. Right.
You know?
I think that's all the topics for this week. Let me double check. Oh, there's one thing. JPJ. Apparently, they're relaxing their restriction if you have a B2 license.
What is a B2?
B2 is like a small CC motorbike, a Kapchai level. I forgot the
You can
CC.
go up to 250.
Up to 250. Yes, correct.
They want you to stop using a stupid 150 Suku.
But they want you to go up to B1, which is those big bikes. Which I don't know anything about bikes, and you don't.
You're right. I'm stupid.
Both of us got no experience in this matter, but apparently it's a little bit dangerous because handling a B1 bike and a B2 bike is a completely different. Yeah. Weight, power.
Yeah.
The way the bikes turn at a certain speed is completely different.
Oh, is it?
Bike, yeah.
I can imagine for a 2-wheeler, the dynamics matters a lot.
A lot. So if you're seeing this and you know someone who's going for a B1 license just because they can do it for free, the conversion, just advise them to be careful around big bikes. That's all I can say because I'm not a biker.
I also.
He's not a biker. So that's our episode 17.
Autophiles!
Yeah, check out GA Detail. They got promo, steam cleaner. This month only, you get the best pricing possible.
Yep. Before they know how to price it.
Before they know how to price it. We can't tell you what the price is, but they will assess your car and they'll give you a good price. Usually it's only about 20, 30, 40, 50 ringgit more than the standard price until they figure out how much it costs to run the thing. But it's really 1 in 3
in Malaysia
running this machine. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.